Welcome to the Workforce Workshop podcast, where we teach you how to locate, attract, hire, train, and retain your ideal workforce to grow your business. With years of research, professional experience, and guest interviews, we're empowering business leaders with the information they need to know to build their business. Enjoy today's episode.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the new episode of the Workforce Workshop. Today we will be discussing about the freelance management systems. The future of work is here, but not through robots in the form of millions of freelancers pounding their keys from different parts of the world. What was a temporary setup has become a long-term work solution for many, but not just for employees, for businesses of different sizes as well. Thanks to cloud-based solution and many online marketplaces, working as freelancers has become a viable option for many. In the US, freelancing is expected to make up the majority of the American workforce by 2027, according to a study by IT and services provider Flexible. Tech Giant, for example, had more than 120,000 freelancers and independent contractors on its payroll in 2019, compared to about 102,000 regular employees. From a worker's perspective, freelancing offers the flexibility to find work regardless of the geographic constraints. It also gives them the freedom to choose the amount of time they devote to a certain project. In terms of a compensation, freelancing is a great source of extra income. You can also leverage your skills to find employers that pay higher rates than the prevailing standard in your home country. From an employer's perspective, freelancing offers tons of benefits as well. They do called gig economy allows companies to get away with overhead costs that hamper their profitability, such as training, mandatory benefits, and work equipment and space as well. Hiring freelancers also enable companies to have the flexibility of finding workers only when you need them. It is a great way to meet seasonal demands or one-off projects without being tied up to responsibilities of hiring full-time permanent employees. Lastly, tapping into the freelance marketplace is an excellent way to have access to specialized skills. Instead of training your existing employees to acquire certain skills needed to complete one of the tasks that you may have, you can find a freelancer who already possesses that skills, saving you time and effort in the process. These benefits become even more evident during the peak of COVID-19 pandemic. According to freelance marketplace Upwork, American freelancers contributed with $1.2 trillion to the US economy amid the pandemic in 2020, a 22% surge from 2019. The increase was spurred by younger and higher skilled workers seeking flexible arrangements. The study also found that about 59 million engaged in freelance work between June 2019 and July 2020, translating to nearly 40% of the entire American workforce. As the popularity of freelancing grows, especially amid a period of uncertainties, so do the challenges that come with it. From sourcing potential candidates to making sure that they meet their targets, working with freelancers can bring headaches sometimes. This is where a freelance management system comes handy. This cloud-based platform aims to address the gaps in managing freelancers at scale and streamlines the process involved to maximize its benefits. In this episode, we will take a look at how companies can leverage a freelance management system to achieve their business objectives. So let us start with the most basic question. What is a freelance management system? A freelance management system is a cloud-based platform that streamlines the process of finding, hiring, and managing freelancers and independent contractors. It helps businesses of all sizes and industries to facilitate the end-to-end process of managing freelancers. Unlike other cloud-based platforms such as a vendor management system or management services that standardize all HR-related process, a freelance management system is designed specifically to address all the issues related to handling this type of external workers. Companies that hire freelancers at scale will find lots of solutions, from adopting this system or finding the right talent to reviewing their performance. As the demand for freelancers' remote work grows, companies are ditching their manual methods of managing the workforce as they shift to the more agile freelance management system. This platform should not be confused with freelance marketplace, which are mainly focused on sourcing talents rather than the complexities that come with managing them. One of the biggest challenges is hiring freelancers. Let's talk about that. Hiring freelancers is a great way to adapt to the changing employment landscape. It gives your company access to specialized skills while spending less on overhead costs. Freelancers often require minimal supervision, which means you have more time to focus on your business's core areas. However, hiring freelancers come with headaches as well. Here are some common problems you are likely to face if you decide to tap this segment. Finding the right candidates. Lack of qualified talent and skill mismatch are just some of the main problems when hiring freelancers. Going through thousands of resumes manually is not only time-consuming, but also susceptible to inaccuracies. If you do not have technology-based system in place to sort and filter out candidates, you may be missing out on applicants who are more qualified for the position simply because you are doing things manually. A freelance management system helps solve this by connecting you to a pool of well-vetted applicants who can work even on short notice. It often has a search feature to where you can filter candidates based on skills, level of experience, age, and performance rating. The next point is payment difficulties. It is not uncommon for freelancers to experience late payment at one point in their career. This often pushes freelancers to quit their project or switch employers. If you want to retain top-performing freelancers, having late payments may not indicate well for you. In some cases, companies do not do this on purpose. They simply employ poor payment processes. In large companies, the finance department handles all compensation-related transactions with full-time employees. But the same cannot be said for freelancers, since they have to follow a different approach to getting paid. Fortunately, a freelance management system can take care of all the end-to-end process, including notifying freelancers of their payment status and providing auto-generated invoices. You also don't have to worry about different payment methods. Freelance management system is designed to suit most types such as Wire, PayPal, Pioneer, and even local banks. And met deadlines. Another challenge of hiring freelancers is making sure they remain compliant with deadlines. Since you do not have full supervision over them, they are more susceptible to not delivering output in a timely manner. Some freelancers also do not respond right away, provide status of their progress, and in the worst case scenarios, they completely vanish without even formally saying goodbye. These instances could disrupt your entire workflow and affect your project. Although a freelance management system cannot 100% guarantee that your freelance work will submit projects on time, it has features that let you keep tabs on their progress and gives you full visibility of the projects they are working on. With this discussed, we shall now list the benefits of the freelance management system. Bolsters visibility. Having a 360-degree view of workers' profile is essential to creating an efficient team and in turn producing the best results. A freelance management system lets you establish greater visibility with your contractors so you can make informed decisions. You can view information such as rates, feedback or rating, work history, skills, level of expertise, and contact details. Once you have these details at your fingertips, you can easily facilitate the onboarding process. Improve talent sourcing. Finding the right candidate among thousands of applicants is like running around like a headless chicken. Without cloud-based tool to help you filter your candidates, this is a high chance of getting the wrong applicant. A freelance management system streamlines the process of sourcing talent by having access to candidates based on their skills and level of expertise. This tool also lets you customize your talent pool, allowing you to get in touch again with your best performing freelancers should a need arise. This makes it easy for you to fill in position right away without relying on external agencies. A freelance management system also simplifies and automates the onboarding and offboarding process, doing away with time-consuming paperwork that could often delay projects. This system is also designed for the IT department, which can allow access to peripherals and database only to authorized freelancers. During the offboarding process, this system ensures that you part ways with your temp staff in a compliant manner, as well as you prevent said staff from maintaining access to company assets and databases. Increase productivity. A freelance management system keeps your project on track by allowing you to make assignments, set deadlines, milestones, and check progress regularly. Think of it as project management platform, but with tons of other features that cover everything from payment to compliance. It gives you 360 degrees view for your projects by streamlining assignments routine using an algorithm-based research mechanism. It also promotes collaboration through its built-in task management, video calls, and messaging tools. Another feature of Freelance Management System is the time tracking tool, which lets employers or HR departments check the amount of time a worker had spent to finish a task, giving them insight into future work strategies. Ensure legal compliance. One of the pain points of working with freelancers is ensuring legal compliance. If left unchecked, this could lead to costly penalties and disrupt the team's overall productivity. A freelance management system helps solve this by having proper documentation for all paperwork, including non-disclosure agreement, contracts, and IP agreements, among others. It also keeps risks at bay through an updated audit trail and reporting on freelance usage. For businesses in the UK and the United States, a freelance management system helps distinguish between contractors and employees to avoid workers' misclassification, reduce cost. Another benefit of adopting freelance management system is labor cost optimization. You can gain more financial flexibility by using a variable cost model, which lets you adjust your budget depending on your production or revenue. You can also save on expensive travel since your freelancers are mostly working remotely. Additionally, being able to source directly lets you improve your labor margins. Lastly, a freelance management system is a great way to ensure that your company does not pay the legal fines from workers' misclassification and tax compliance. Streamline payment process. Many freelance marketplaces have a feature that lets you pay your worker directly per project or on an hourly basis. Normally, this should not be a tedious process as it only requires few clicks. But doing this at scale can lead to several challenges. As you establish your freelance talent pool, you will encounter varying rates, payment methods, and currencies in which your workers are paid. Reviewing and approving each invoice can be time-consuming and tedious. A freelance management system solves this by consolidating all invoices for fast review and approval. You can also change your payment status auto-generate invoices, and notify your freelancer once their payment has been released. Additionally, this system caters to different payment methods and currencies, so you do not have to use multiple platforms when paying workers from different countries. Now let's discuss who can benefit from a freelance management system. A freelance management system is a useful tool whose benefits go beyond HR professionals. It also assists a company's legal department with ensuring compliance with labor codes and tax regulations by monitoring tax documents, managing legal terminologies, and storing contracts and non-disclosure agreements. For a finance department, a freelance management system eases the process of managing invoices, sending out payments, and gathering information for the worker's expenditure report. Lastly, this platform helps the HR department with filtering candidates, onboarding freelance workers, and tracking their time and projects. The last aspect we shall discuss today is what to look in a freelance management system. Finding the right freelance management system is essential to achieving your targets. The ideal platform should help you find and onboard freelancers in a timely manner. It should also help reduce costs associated with hiring and maintaining workers, as well as complement your company's existing internal processes. If you are unsure what to look for in a freelance management system, here are 3 main criteria to consider. Scalability. Foresight is a key element in achieving success, and this applies to managing freelancers. You may be working with only 5 to 10 freelancers now, but consider your growth targets and future expansion plans. An ideal freelance management system must be able to adapt to your changing needs, particularly as you grow, your talent pool grows. Convenience. Nobody would want to pay for something if it would only add layers of complexity to the existing process. A good freelance management system must be easy to use and navigate even by non-techie people. This means it must adapt an intuitive interface and straightforward features. The provider must also have reliable customer support to avoid extended disruptions. Easy to integrate. Your chosen freelance management system must suit your existing processes. Although it may give you an option to adapt a completely different method handling freelancers, it should never force you to abandon your existing process. Hence, it must work seamlessly with your existing tools and softwares, while producing little with no error and higher quality data. In large organizations, a freelance management system is integrated with a human resource information system, applicant tracking system as well, a human resource management system, and other project management software and applications. I hope this episode about freelance management system was insightful for you. Links to everything will be in the links below. Don't forget to subscribe. It will help us produce great content for our professional audience. Let us know if there is something that you would like us to discuss in the next episode. Please click the links in the show notes and you can address your questions directly to me. Thank you for listening. We'll see you in the next episode.
Thanks for listening to the Workforce Workshop podcast. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Links to everything discussed will be in the description. To contact us, click the link in the show notes and you could submit your questions or share your story. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.